sure that you've heard of the saying about putting your best foot forward, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about the best way that you can put your best foot forward and make sure that it's real, authentic and truly you. My name's Alicia Workman. I'm the founder of Your Self-Love Coach, and I help you with relationships, dating, self-love and becoming the best version of yourself. If you're looking to find more self-love, confidence and be happier in general, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my weekly uploads. Now to today's video, and I've chosen to do this because I believe there's a lot of dating advice out there. And there's tons of it over YouTube, and I remember getting this dating advice for myself, and what it, I believe, really leads to is it leads to us feeling like we really have to put this self forward and this version forward of ourselves that may not really be us. We feel that there's a lot of pressure out there, and we know with things like Tinder, eHarmony, Bumble, and there's so many other dating websites out there where we are in competition with other people, and if you're not happy with one thing that somebody says, you can just block and flick onto the next person. And so what this has done is it's created us to have a whole lot of pressure, and in many cases it's created us pressure to sell a version of ourselves that is not really us, because we want to be the winner. We want to win that person over our other competition, and so we do whatever it takes to do that. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to show you some examples of people putting a version forward, their best foot forward, but of a version of themselves that is not really who they are. You've got somebody that goes on a date and says, you know, I'm really interested in gym. I love the gym. I work out every week. I love going to classes. I'm a really sporty person. I've done this, I've done that. And actually, in reality, they're finding it really hard to get to the gym, and they're not that motivated, and only on some occasions do they really want to go to the gym and feel motivated themselves to get there. Or you've got somebody sitting at a dinner table that says, I've got a really close relationship with my family, or I love my mum, or I do everything with my sister or my brother. And also then in their reality, the relationship dynamic is not really healthy, and it's very up and down, and some weeks are great with the family, but other weeks are really rocky. With these two examples right here, we could have a person sitting on the other end of the table hearing this, and it could be a person that really values health and fitness, really values a woman or a man that goes to the gym a lot. Or it could be somebody that family is everything for, and their biggest value is family connection and good relationship. So essentially what we've just done is we've sold this picture to them, and it's fitted in with their value and their moral, and then they've started to love that picture. And where this goes really wrong is then when we end up in a closer and more intimate relationship, and perhaps we started living together or we're seeing each other a lot more, then suddenly they start to see the real details of our life and how things really play out. And what this can cause is it can cause them to start feeling doubt, feeling unsure, feeling tricked, and feeling like that they've gotten to know somebody that is not really who they initially thought that they were getting to know. And regardless of putting your best foot forward or not, there is always elements of this where you get into a relationship with somebody, and then as time goes on, you start to see the real them. But we want to try and minimize that as much as possible and make sure that the foot that we are putting forward to them is something that we can maintain as best as possible and represents us for who we truly are. So now, to prepare you in going on dates and going to see people, what I want you to go and do is go and establish what are the things about you that you love, that you feel confident in, and that you can sell, that's truly you, and that you feel 100% committed to, regardless of needing to sell that to somebody or not. You're happy to do it whether they're in the picture or they're not in the picture. This is the stuff that you need to start selling and putting forward, and make sure that that is the best version of you that you are showing, but it also represents the real you. And secondly, make a commitment to yourself not to sell yourself as something that is not really the truth, and not to sell yourself as something to win the person over and to get them to like you, but then for them to later on find out that it's not really you. And the third thing is trust yourself. And if you know that the person that you're on a date with is interested in a particular topic and you don't really know much about it, or you're not really into that thing, you can be confident in yourself to share that and don't feel like you need to impress them because it's their interest. If this video has helped you out today, please make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell, because I have many more videos just like this coming right up for you.